Greetings to each and everyone. We are participating in the Smart India Hackathon. So we selected a problem statement ID 1604. The problem query is to design a conversational image recognition chatbot. The theme is smart automation and the category is software section and our team name is AI Intents. This query was given by the Bharat Electronics Limited company. So the problem statement is to develop a conversational image recognition chatbot able to process the image and text. It should be able to answer queries regarding to the image uploaded by the user or captured by the user. So the proposed solution was conversational AI chatbot capable of understanding and responding to the text queries, and other option is image recognition. Use Gemini API to analyze and interpret the images, and the dual mode interaction plays the major role here. This dual mode handles both text and image queries within the same conversation, which feels the interaction very realistic, and the user interface is very simple and anyone can understand it. And we used the Gemini as the backend. Gemini is developed by the Google, and Gemini uses the convolutional neural networks, which are powerful neural networks. So to address this problem, we used the Gemini as a backend by using its API key. So in this solution, there is a unique innovation here. The Gemini API can be very accurate in responding to the images, and it was very user friendly experience, and it was trained on a vast amount of data set, and it was able to generate any queries, and it was able to look forward to the any image queries, and it was able to recognize persons as well. So we take the Gemini as the backend. This is our application overview. This is the algorithm we develop. So here user able to access three feature in the interface. One was the text chat, and the second option was image analysis, and the third option is interactive AI. So the text chat user can able to give the text prompt. Those text prompt will be sent to the Gemini by using the API key. The Gemini process the text and give the response, and again displaying that to the user. And the second option, image analysis, user can be able to upload image, or he can able to capture through the camera, and he uploads the image, and he give the query on that image. So the both will go to the Gemini by using its API key. So the Gemini process the image as well as the prompt regarding to it, and it will give the response based on the query and image. So this is the third feature. This is the interactive AI feature. In this feature, user able to give the prompt by using his voice. When user click on start voice conversation button, the microphone was automatically accessed, and when user starts speaking to it, the the voice can be converted into the text, and that converted text again send it to the Gemini, and the Gemini process the text and give the text response, and that text response can be again converted into a natural language speech, and then again the response is a audio format response. So this will be a loop until user want to exit. So user gains the feel like he was interacting with a human. So this was very advanced, and in this algorithm we used this emerging technologies like speech to text, text to speech, and the Gemini as well as the HTTPS packages, so on. So to design this project, we mainly depended on the Python and as well as the JavaScript as the side language, and for front end purpose we used the Gradio framework, which was the best framework for the ML models, and we used the Python as a backend code, and the Visual Studio Code is the best friendly to develop this application, and we mainly depended on the Gemini Flash Vision API, which is free. And for source control system we used the Git and GitHub, and to deploy it we mainly prefer the Azure for its speed and accuracy, or we can deploy on the railway platform also. So this is the internal processing in the Gemini. So when user gives the text prompt, the Gemini converts those text into the different tokens, like it tokenize the statement into different separates its words, and then it embed it into some numerical characters, and the language model, which is trained on vast amount of text, predicts the text, and based on the some probability and statistical calculations, the text output will be given. And when we come to the image analysis, user gives the both image and text, and the the Gemini process the image, and it extracts some features like the persons or the objects, and those, and it was converted, it converts those into the numerical characters like vectors, and those vectors can be again parameterized to the model which was trained on the vast amount of data, and again it was predicts the output based on the image, and which has the highest probability according to that image, that will be again generated as the text output. And Gemini mainly depends on the NLP, natural language processing, so it mainly uses the most advanced techniques like stemming and lemmatization. So they use more accurate info, and they train the model on most and vast amount of data, and they use the convolution neural networks, so it will give the best output to the application. So in the dual mode interaction, user can able to give the text and image as well, so it will process those text and image and gives the response again to the user. So the major advantage to select the Gemini as a backend is it was very efficient than compared to the other models, and it was very able to identify the images, and it was very efficient in processing the images as well. So by the benefits of using the Gemini, or by the benefits of this solution is, there are so many social benefits. When we come to the economic benefits, to develop this, Gemini is offering the free API key to the students, so that student can able to access effortlessly unlimited time and the environment, and there is no need of GPU to develop this application, and anyone can able to develop, and anyone can do it. So we prefer the Gemini as the backend. So the potential impact, the we mainly targeted on the all users in this application. The user can able to choose their favorite language, choose their language as well, and we provided the so many language options, like he can be able to give any text prompt, and he will be able to get any language response as well. So this will make the users very best experience, and it will be very useful in the image interaction also. There are so many options provided, like giving the prompt by voice and getting the output as also as a voice format. So these are the some screenshot. This is the user interface where all the guidance and how to use it, and all the guidance are noted in that, and the text to text. This is the text to text feature where user can able to give the text and he able to get the text response. And this is the image to text response, and as well as image to voice also. In this feature, a user can able to upload a image, or he can capture from webcam, or he was using this application in the mobile, he was able to capture the image on his by his mobile camera, and user able to give the text prompt and as well as his voice prompt in any language, and user able to select any language as his output, and that output will be come on the his selected language, and the audio also can get that audio in also his selected language. This is the voice to voice feature. In this voice to voice feature, user can able to interact with the AI by any voice or any language he want, but it was running on the real time, like a person communicating with another person. So when the user select the input language and as well as the output language and able to set those languages, when user click on the start conversation, the AI come to the listening mode, and user can able to give his query by voice and taking that voice by the microphone, and the AI process that image, and the output will be in the audio format as well as the text format based on the languages he select. So this is the main solution we taken for that problem statement. So the development of our AI based chatbots has successfully demonstrated, and we developed a prototype also, and potential of artificial intelligence to enhance engagement and streamline communication process throughout advanced natural language processing techniques like stemming and like lemmatization and neural networks and the machine learning techniques are able to process the any type of the image. So by using the Gemini as the backend, the user can able to get the most accurate results. So I want to show the prototype of this project. So this is the user interface. In this user interface, this is the home page, all the guidance here, and this is the text option. User can able to give any query regarding to any subject or anything, it will able to answer. This is the max token output, how much output he want, how much length of the output he want. So we provided this option also. So for example, I am giving that, and I am sending that, so it will process and give the response in within seconds. So it gave the response. So Smart India Hackathon, a national level hackathon. Smart India Hackathon is a national wide initiative by the government of India. So it give the key features and so on. It will give the brief explanation of it, and user can able to give anything, and it was able to generate the codes also in Java. So within the seconds of time, it give the response to me. So this is the code it was given, and here we come to the image analysis option. Here user can able to upload image or he can able to capture the image. So and user can able to give the prompt by text or as well as the recorded voice. So I am selecting a sample image of the paddy defected by a disease. This is the most common disease occurred in Indian farming. I'm giving the query by my voice about that image. What was the disease occurred to the crop? So this is the voice prompt I gave. What was the disease occurred to the crop? So I asked for that what was the disease occurred to the crop. So I'm clicking on the analyze. So it gave me the perfect output and able to listen to that output also.
यह एक चावल का पौधा है जो राइस ब्लास्ट रोग से संक्रमित है, जो फंगल रोगजनक मैग्नापोर्थे ओराइजे के कारण होता है। नारंगी भूरे रंग के घाव चावल के दानों को संक्रमित करने वाले फंगस का परिणाम है। यह रोग चावल के उत्पादन में महत्वपूर्ण उपज हानि का कारण बन सकता है।
So it detected the disease also, rice blast disease. So I'm asking by giving the prompt manually. Again I'm setting the output language to the Telugu and analyze. Clicking on the analyze, within the few seconds it will give the output. So it will give the output in another language.
చిత్రంలో చూపిన వ్యాధి రైస్ బ్లాస్ట్ మాగ్నాపోర్తే ఒరిజే అనే ఫంగస్ వల్ల వస్తుంది. దీన్ని ఎలా పరిష్కరించాలి? నిరోధక రకాలు. పేలుడును తట్టుకునే వరి రకాలను నాటడం వ్యాధిని నివారించడానికి అత్యంత ప్రభావవంతమైన మార్గం. పంట భ్రమణం. ఇతర పంటలతో వరిని తిప్పడం వల్ల నేలలో ఫంగస్ పేరుకుపోవడాన్ని తగ్గించవచ్చు. మంచి పారిశుధ్యం. సోకిన మొక్కలను తొలగించడం మరియు నాశనం చేయడం ద్వారా వ్యాధి వ్యాప్తిని నిరోధించవచ్చు. చిత్రంలో
So this is the second option, image analysis option, and we come to the voice interaction option. So first I am setting these languages. So for the better understanding, I am setting the voice input language as English voice, or I am setting the input language as Hindi and output language as English, and I am selecting the male voice and I am setting those languages. So input language is set to Hindi, output language is set to English with male voice. So I'm you can also set the sensitivity based on your location and noise. So I'm starting my voice conversation. स्मार्ट इंडिया हैकाथॉन क्या है, क्या यूजेस है?
Smart India Hackathon is a nationwide initiative by the Government of India's Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, MITY, and the All India Council for Technical Education, AICTE. It is a 36-hour non-stop digital product development competition where students from across India work in teams to develop innovative solutions to real-world problems using technology.
So I'm stopping this. So I'm selecting input language again as Telugu and output language as Hindi, and I'm setting those languages, and it supports multiple languages to the user. So I'm again starting the voice conversation. ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ న్యూరల్ నెట్వర్క్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? గివ్ ది రెస్పాన్స్.
कृत्रिम तंत्रिका नेटवर्क एएनएन मानव मस्तिष्क की संरचना और कार्य से प्रेरित मशीन लर्निंग एल्गोरिदम का एक प्रकार है। वे परस्पर जुड़े हुए नोड्स से मिलकर बने होते हैं, जिन्हें न्यूरॉन्स कहा जाता है, जो परतों में व्यवस्थित होते हैं। प्रत्येक न्यूरॉन अन्य न्यूरॉन्स से इनपुट प्राप्त करता है, गणितीय फंक्शन का उपयोग करके इसे संसाधित करता है और परिणाम आउटपुट करता है। न्यूरॉन्स के बीच के कनेक्शन में उनके साथ जुड़े वजन होते हैं, जो कनेक्शन की ताकत निर्धारित करते हैं। प्रशिक्षण के दौरान किसी विशिष्ट कार्य को करने के लिए नेटवर्क की क्षमता को बेहतर बनाने के लिए वजन को समायोजित किया जाता है, जैसे कि छवि पहचान, प्राकृतिक भाषा प्रसंस्करण या भविष्यवाणी। इन वजन को बैक प्रोपेगेशन नामक प्रक्रिया के माध्यम से समायोजित करके सीखते हैं, जहां नेटवर्क के आउटपुट की तुलना वांछित आउटपुट से की जाती है और वजन को अपडेट करने के लिए त्रुटि का उपयोग किया जाता है।
So I'm again starting my conversation. Hey, hey, tell me about the Indian economy and the main agriculture and also the main cultivating crop in the India.
भारतीय अर्थव्यवस्था नाममात्र सकल घरेलू उत्पाद के हिसाब से दुनिया की छठी सबसे बड़ी और क्रय शक्ति समता के हिसाब से तीसरी सबसे बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्था है। यह एक मिश्रित अर्थव्यवस्था है जिसमें एक बड़ा सार्वजनिक क्षेत्र और एक बढ़ता हुआ निजी क्षेत्र है। कृषि भारतीय अर्थव्यवस्था का एक प्रमुख क्षेत्र है, जो लगभग 43% कार्यबल को रोजगार देता है और सकल घरेलू उत्पाद में लगभग 20% योगदान देता है। मुख्य कृषि उत्पाद चावल, गेहूं, दालें, तिलहन, कपास और गन्ना है। मुख्य खेती वाले क्षेत्र सिंधुगंगा का मैदान, दक्कन का पठार और तटीय मैदान है। भारतीय अर्थव्यवस्था गरीबी, बेरोजगारी और असमानता सहित कई चुनौतियों का सामना कर रही है। हालांकि यह बढ़ते सेवा क्षेत्र और बुनियादी ढांचे में बढ़ते निवेश से प्रेरित होकर तेज आर्थिक विकास का भी अनुभव कर रही है।
So this is the option we developed. So I am thankful to the Smart India Hackathon to encourage this type of solutions, and we are very interested in participating in Smart India Hackathon, and we have to learn more, and we are eager to do more solutions for the more real-time problems. So thanks for the opportunity given by the Smart India Hackathon.